Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most requested topics, how to lose weight effectively and sustainably. Now I want to be upfront with you right from the start. This isn't going to be about magic pills or extreme crash diets that promise you'll lose 20 pounds in a week. What I'm sharing today is based on solid science and real-world results that actually last. If you're tired of yo-yo dieting and want to learn sustainable strategies that work with your body, not against it, then this video is for you. Now make sure to stick around until the end because I'll share my top 3 mistakes people make when trying to lose weight. And trust me, you've probably made at least one of them. Before we jump in, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our health and fitness content. Let's get started. Understanding weight loss basics. First things first, let's talk about what weight loss actually means. At its core, weight loss happens when you create a caloric deficit. This means you're burning more calories than you're consuming. It's basic physics, but the way we create that deficit makes all the difference. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They think bigger deficit equals faster results, so they slash their calories dramatically. This actually backfires because your body thinks it's starving and starts holding on to fat while burning muscle instead. Not what we want. The sweet spot for sustainable weight loss is losing about 1 to 2 pounds per week. This typically requires a deficit of about 500 calories per day. But here's the key. This deficit should come from a combination of eating slightly less and moving more, not just starving yourself. Your metabolism is like a furnace. Feed it too little and it slows down. Feed it the right amount of quality fuel and it burns efficiently. This is why crash diets don't work long term. They actually damage your metabolic rate. One more crucial point before we move on. The scale doesn't tell the whole story. Your weight can fluctuate 2 to 5 pounds daily just from water retention, food volume and hormonal changes. Focus on trends over time, not daily fluctuations. Nutrition strategies that work now. Let's dive into the nutrition side of things. I'm going to share 5 strategies that are game changers for weight loss. Strategy 1. Prioritize protein. Protein is your best friend when losing weight. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, that's 150 grams of protein daily. Why is protein so important? First, it has the highest thermic effect, meaning your body burns more calories just digesting it. Second, it keeps you full longer than carbs or fats. And third, it preserves your muscle mass while you're in a deficit. Great protein sources include lean meats, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, legumes, and protein powder. Try to include protein in every meal and snack. Strategy 2. Focus on whole foods. This isn't about being perfect or never eating processed foods again. It's about making whole foods the foundation of your diet. Vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts and seeds should make up about 80% of what you eat. Whole foods are naturally more filling, have fewer calories per volume, and provide better nutrition. When you fill up on nutrient-dense foods, you naturally eat less of the calorie-dense processed stuff. Strategy 3. Master portion control. You don't need to count every calorie forever, but understanding portions is crucial. Here's a simple hand guide. Your palm is a protein serving, your cupped hand is a carb serving, your thumb is a fat serving, and your fist is a vegetable serving. For most people trying to lose weight, aim for 1-2 palm-sized proteins, 1-2 cupped hand carbs, 1-2 thumb-sized fats, and unlimited vegetables per meal. Strategy 4. Stay hydrated. This might sound too simple, but proper hydration is often overlooked. Drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily. So if you weigh 160 pounds, that's 80 ounces of water. Often, what we think is hunger is actually thirst. Plus, drinking water before meals can help you feel fuller and naturally eat less. Start each meal with a large glass of water. Strategy 5. Plan your indulgences. Here's something most diet advice won't tell you. You need to plan for foods you enjoy that might not be diet food. And depriving yourself completely leads to binge eating and giving up entirely. Follow what I call the 80/20 rule. Make 80% of your food choices support your goals and allow 20% for flexibility. This might be a slice of pizza on Friday night or your favorite dessert on weekends. Plan it, enjoy it guilt-free, and get back on track. The key is making these planned indulgences, not daily occurrences or emotional eating episodes. Exercise and movement now. Let's talk about the movement side of the equation. Exercise isn't just about burning calories during your workout, though that's important too. It's about building a body that burns more calories all day long. Strength training is non-negotiable. If you take away one thing from this section, let it be this: strength training is essential for effective weight loss. Muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. The more muscle you maintain or build, the higher your metabolic rate. Aim for 2-3 full body strength training sessions per week. Focus on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, rows and presses. These work multiple muscle groups and give you the biggest bang for your buck. Don't worry about getting bulky. This is especially true for women. You won't accidentally become a bodybuilder. You'll build lean, toned muscle that shapes your body and boosts your metabolism. Cardio. Quality over quantity cardio is great for heart health and can contribute to your caloric deficit. But you don't need to spend hours on the treadmill. In fact, too much cardio can actually work against your weight loss goals by increasing hunger and potentially leading to muscle loss. I recommend a mix of moderate intensity, steady state cardio and high intensity interval training, or HIIT. Maybe 2-3 cardio sessions per week, 20-30 minutes each. This could be a brisk walk, bike ride, swimming or dance class. Find something you actually enjoy. For HIIT, try alternating between 30 seconds of high intensity and 90 seconds of recovery for 15-20 minutes total. This is incredibly time efficient and great for fat loss. Don't forget about NEAT. NEAT stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically, all the calories you burn outside of formal exercise. This includes walking, fidgeting, maintaining posture, and all your daily activities. EAT can account for 15 to 30% of your daily calorie burn, and it's often the first thing to drop when people diet. Combat this by taking the stairs, parking farther away, having walking meetings, and generally trying to move more throughout your day. Set a step goal. 8,000, 10,000 steps is a good target for most people. Use your phone or a fitness tracker to monitor this sleep and stress management. Here's where things get interesting. Weight loss isn't just about food and exercise. Your sleep and stress levels play a huge role in your success. Sleep. Your secret weapon. Poor sleep messes with your hunger hormone. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more ghrelin, which makes you hungry, and less leptin, which signals fullness. This is why you crave junk food after a bad night's sleep. Aim for 7 or 9 hours of quality sleep nightly. Create a consistent bedtime routine, keep your bedroom cool and dark, and avoid screens for at least an hour before bed. I know this isn't always easy, but prioritizing sleep will make everything else easier. Managing stress. Chronic stress leads to elevated cortisol levels, which can promote fat storage, especially around your midsection. Plus, stress often leads to emotional eating and poor food choices. Find stress management techniques that work for you. This might be meditation, yoga, journaling, spending time in nature, or talking with friends. Even just 10 minutes of deep breathing daily can make a difference. Remember, weight loss is already a stress on your body. If your life is highly stressful, you might need to be more moderate with your approach to avoid overwhelming your system. Common mistakes to avoid. Now, as promised, here are the top 3 mistakes I see people make when trying to lose weight. Mistake 1. Going too extreme, too fast. I get it. You want results yesterday. But starting with an extreme diet and exercise program is like trying to go from couch to marathon in a week. It's not sustainable, and it often leads to burnout or injury. Instead, make small, sustainable changes. Maybe start by adding a vegetable to each meal, taking a 15-minute walk daily, and drinking more water. Build on these habits gradually. Mistake 2. Focusing only on the scale. The scale is just one data point, and it's not even the most important one. You could be losing fat and gaining muscle, which might not show up as weight loss initially. You could also be holding on to water for various reasons. Pay attention to how your clothes fit, your energy levels, your strength improvements, and take body measurements or photos. These often show progress when the scale doesn't budge. Mistake 3. Having an all or nothing mentality. This is huge. People think that one bad meal or missed workout ruins everything, so they completely give up. This black and white thinking is what keeps people stuck in the cycle of starting and stopping. Progression isn't perfect. You'll have days when you eat more than planned or skip workouts. That's normal and human. The key is getting back on track with the next meal or the next day, not waiting until Monday or next month to start over. Creating your action plan. So how do you put all this together? Start with these 3 steps. Step 1, calculate your needs. Figure out roughly how many calories you need daily. There are online calculators for this, or you can work with a nutritionist. Remember, this is a starting point. You'll adjust based on your results. Design your week plan: 3 strength training sessions and 3 cardio sessions. Prep your meals, or at least plan what you'll eat. Schedule your workouts like important appointments. Track your progress. Choose 2-3 metrics to track weekly, maybe your weight, waist measurement, and how many workouts you completed. Don't obsess over daily changes. Look at trends over 2-4 weeks. Remember, the best plan is the one you can stick to consistently. It's better to be 80% consistent with a moderate plan than 50% consistent with a perfect plan. Conclusion: weight loss doesn't have to be complicated, but it does require consistency and patience. A focus on creating a sustainable lifestyle rather than looking for quick fixes. The habits you build during your weight loss journey are the same ones that will help you maintain your results long term. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. And if you want more science-based health and fitness content, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Remember, you've got this. Small, consistent actions lead to big results over time. I'll see you in the next video.